folks, day off today. Lovely. I've been out with the pup this morning. The weather's a bit iffy today. It's forecast cloudy and some rain starting about lunchtime, so whether I'll be out for long remains to be seen. I'm in a different field today, in a stubble field. One of my permissions. I have been here before, quite some time ago. I popped in with my eldest son Peter and also my youngest son David. I can't say I found a lot in this field, but somewhere over that way, over there where you are, there used to be a Roman settlement of some kind. It's probably, I don't know, maybe a mile away, but I'm kind of hoping that they might have wandered over this over in this direction into this field. There's no guarantees that I'll find anything Roman at all, or anything decent really, but I just thought I'd try a different field today and see how we get on. I've had two finds so far. One was a tin can, which it's a tin can, and the other one is this one, so let's show you this one here. So this was reading high 20s, well, up to 27. It's just a button, but looks like it's a livery button that's been silvered at some point. No shank on it, but that's a start anyway. Right, fingers crossed for something better. So I was getting a very faint signal down here. It was in the high 20s, just up to, I think the highest got to 31, about 9 inches down. I dug the hole and the signal disappeared, so I took out another scoop of soil and found it again. It reappeared, and it turns out it's just one of these harness rings. Great, still a nice little find. Some of the stubble, as you can see, it's quite long, and although it's much softer than it has been, I don't want to risk damaging the lugs on the coil, so I'm trying to stick with the shallow stuff. I'm just along the hedgerow at the moment, and I've had a signal here. It was 18ish up to low 20s. I've got it out and it's this little thing. It's obviously silver plated at some point, but what an odd sized bowl on, if it's a spoon. Really strange, isn't it? I wonder if it was a salt spoon or something like that. Don't know how old that would be. Probably not that old really. Okay, it's probably broken off at the end there. Yeah, but what a tiny spoon bowl. Okay, we've got a signal down here. I can see something green. You can see it yet? Just there. I can just make out Britannia on the back. Yeah, it's looking rather warm, this one. Yeah, and the front's not much better. Oh, now then, facing right, I think it might be a George III. One of the Georges anyway. Great stuff. Found a coin at last. Yep, that's excellent. Pleased with that. Well, my heart skipped a beat for a moment. Thought I got a ring, but sadly it's not. What's this coming in at? 24, 25. Just a couple of inches deep. It's got some lines on the inside of it, so it's obviously presumably some sort of pipe fitting or something like that. Never mind. Not to be. Well, that's where my last hole was, just down there, if you can see it. I just walked a couple of feet and got a little buckle off a horse, bit of horse tack. That doesn't look very old, that one. And it was just below the surface, coming in at 24, 25. Nice loud signal, as you'd expect. So this was pretty much the surface find. I just kicked up some of the stubble and the topsoil, and this turned up. It's like a little buckle fragment. That's quite nice, that. Shame it's broken though, but still. Yeah, great stuff. I think it's a buckle anyway. Looks like it might have been silvered as well. I'm just going to do a foil test on that just to check. No, actually I'll wait till I get home because I think it's probably just silver coated, or has been silver coated. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, that's quite a nice little find. Might have some age to that. Excellent. Well, I'm not entirely sure what I've just found here. Came in at 23. It was just below, well, a couple of inches in the soil. It's just this. I thought it was going to be a musket ball at first. Obviously it's not. And it's hollow on the back. Cracking signal. I don't know what it is. No idea. Right. Pop it in the bag. I think it's made of copper. I think. It's light. Right, we've got a very shallow find here, just below the surface, as you can see. And we've got a little thimble. Very light. I found one of these the other day actually, very similar. But I think it's just a tin thimble, silver coloured. I think it's more of an advertising thimble really. It's got some lettering on the bottom there. Can't quite see what it is. Shame it's not silver, but hey ho, it's still a nice little find that. Yeah, that's alright. Another shallow find here, coming at 14.15, a little bit jumpy. And we've got another thimble. Quite a warm one, might be old this. He says, hoping. I'm not sure, possibly not, I don't know. Yeah, it's small, whether it was a child's or something or other. Ah, good stuff. It's more of a sort of a crossweave effect on this one rather than just, you know, obvious dimples. Right, that's okay, isn't it? Great. Another shallow one. I thought I got something decent for a moment. This came in at 19. It's just this little thing. Copper, I think. I just nicked it a bit there. Not entirely sure what they are. Possibly, you know, like a furniture mount. Perhaps a handle would have fastened through there. What do you think? Is that what it is, guys and gals? Okie dokie. I've got to be honest with you, this stubble is doing my head in. 1 minute it's short and it's high again. Bit frustrating really, but that's stubble I suppose. Well, we've had a 1920 signal here. I was hoping it'd be a coin, but it's not. It's this. So I think we've got a little keyhole cover, haven't we? As to age, I don't know. Right, I've got a high pitched sounding signal down here, and it's showing 2829. I hope it's not a bit of modern junk. Felt something there, I think. Give me a break. How was that? Copper with a hole in the end of it. Does anybody recognise this? Know what it might be? I ain't got a clue. Looks like there might have been possibly a hook item on the end of there or something along those lines. So whether that was some sort of hanger, I ain't sure. Interesting, that one. Yet again, another shallow one. And we've got a coin. I thought it was going to be a button. But it's definitely a coin. I could just see some slight remains of some text along the outside edge. I don't know what it is, and I can't make out the date. Not at this point, anyway. It's definitely a coin. Can't see a bust on it. Yeah. Not sure if I'll get any detail off that, really. Another thimble. Reading 13 up to 15, this one. Most of the finds seem to be coming from this edge of the field. The far side behind me is down a little bit of a slope, and it's quite... well, the soil's more clay-like and quite wet. It's a bit drier up here. So yeah, it was another shallow one. Great stuff. I was coming at 14. Again, I thought it was going to be a button. I'm glad to say it's not, but I don't know what it is. Seems to be hollow at this end. All suggestions very welcome. Yeah. Odd one, that. I had a 26 signal here, and we've got another livery button. Looks like a lion facing left and with a crown at the top. I wonder if this is the same as the button I found earlier. I have to compare them when I get them cleaned up. No shank. It's obviously been silver coated when it was new. Right, okay then, that's alright, isn't it? Well, I'm sure you can tell I've jumped fields. I've popped back for a quick visit to the medieval field. I've been here a good hour, haven't found anything. But I've just found this now. Looks like it could be a belt end, strap end type thing. Copper's got a couple of rivets going through it. I've no idea if it's old. It may not be. Okay, we'll give it a bit longer. I think I've got about another half an hour before the sun sets. I think this could well be my last signal. It's getting, the light's going now. It's 22, 23, and we've got a little watch winder. Excellent. Right. Oops, I just dropped the bloody thing. Excuse my language. Oh well, hopefully I'll find that.